Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and this is my first video, and in this video I would like to make with you guys and show you this lovely Peter Rabbit. So I hope you're gonna understand everything, but if you don't, please comment below and I will gonna answer on your questions. And yeah, so let's begin. So for this Peter Rabbit I will gonna use baby DK yarn, and I'm using light color yarn. You can use any color, which one you like, which one you want. And we're gonna start with head. So for head we were gonna need 3mm crochet hook and sewing needle and scissors, and we're gonna need a stitch marker, and we were gonna need 2 safety eyes, and they are 8mm, so we need those ones. Now we're going to use a black yarn for his nose, and yeah, let's begin. So to start with, we're going to make a magic loop, and in the magic loop we don't count the first one as a stitch. So in the first round we're going to make 6 single crochets into the loop. So 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 single crochets into the loop. Pull the tail, close up the middle hole, and we're going to start with the second round. So second round is 2 single crochets in each stitch around. So this little tail I am keeping with me, and I will gonna crochet over it so I don't need to wind it in later on. So into the first stitch, this one here, not in the first one which one we made when we started the magic loop, but the first actual stitch. It can be quite tricky. So into the first one we're going to make 2 single crochets. So 1, oops, catching here, sorry, the first one we're going to make 2 single crochets, 1, and into the first stitch I am putting my stitch marker in, so I know where I started. So now we're going to do the second single crochet into the same stitch, and into the next one 2 single crochets, 1, 2, into the next one again 2, 1, 2, the next one 2, and again 2 single crochets, 2, and in the last one 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. So that's second round's done. So third round we're going to be 2 single crochets into the first stitch and 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. Okay, so into the first one we're going to make 2 single crochets, 1, don't forget stitch marker, and into the same stitch we're going to do another single crochet, so it's 2, and now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So next stitch 1, next stitch another one, it's 2, and to the next one another one, 3, so 3 single crochets. And now we're going to repeat. We're going to do 2 single crochets into the next stitch, and then again 1 single crochet into next 3 stitches. So you should repeat it 3 times together, and you should have 15 stitches at the end. I'm going to see you at the end. So I am in my last stitch, so you should finish with 1 single crochet. So that's round number 3. So round number 4, we're going to start with 2 single crochets into the first stitch. So 1, stitch marker in, and another single crochet into the same stitch. So we have 2 single crochets. Sorry, lost the stitch nearly. Oops. So I have 2 single crochets into the first stitch. So now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to repeat again. In next stitch we're going to be 2 single crochets, and then we're going to have 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches, and again 2 in first stitch and 4 single crochets into the next stitches. So altogether you should have at the end 18 stitches. I will see you at the end. So I finished my round 4 and I have 18 stitches, and now we're going to do round 5. So round 5 is very similar. So we're going to start again with 2 single crochets into the first stitch. So 1, stitch marker in, and another one in the same stitch. So 2 single crochets, and now we're going to do 5 single crochets into the next stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to repeat it again. So 2 single crochets into the next stitch, and 5 single crochets into the next stitches, and then again 2 single crochets into the one stitch, and then 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. I'll see you at the end. So I am at the end of the round 5, and you should have 21 single crochets. So, and we're going to start now round 6, which one is again very similar like previous rounds. So we're going to start with 2 single crochets into the first stitch, 1, stitch marker, 2, and now we're going to do 6 single crochets into the next 6 stitches. So 1 single crochet into the next 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 6 single crochets, and now we're going to start again with 2 single crochets into the next stitch. So 1, 2, and now again 1 single crochet into the next 6 stitches. So you should have 24 stitches at the end. I will see you at the end. So I'm at the end of the round 6. So you should have 24 stitches. So I'm going to start round 7, and it's exactly the same as previous rounds. We're going to start with 2 single crochets into the first stitch. So 1, stitch marker, and another single crochet in the same stitch. It's 2, and now we're gonna do 7 single crochets. So 1 single crochet into the next 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're going to repeat it again. So 2 single crochets into the next stitch and 1 single crochet into the next 7 stitches. So at the end of the round 7 you should have 27 single crochets. I'll see you at the end. So I just finished my round 7 and you should have 27 single crochets. So round 8 we're going to start exactly the same with 2 single crochets into the first stitch. So into the first stitch 2 single crochets, so 1 stitch marker in and another 1 single crochet in the same stitch, so we have 2. And now we're going to have 1 single crochet into the next 8 stitches. So 1 single crochet into the next 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And again we're going to repeat 2 single crochets into the next stitch and then 1 single crochet into the next 8 stitches. At the end of round 8 you should have 30 single crochets. I'll see you at the end. So I am at the end of my round 8 and I have 30 stitches. So I'm going to start round 9 now, and it is a little bit different than all other rounds. So round 9, so 1 single crochet into the next 12 stitches. So 1 stitch marker in, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 12 single crochets. So now we're going to do 2 single crochets into the next stitch. So 2 single crochets into the next stitch. 1 and 2. And now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. And now we're going to repeat 2 single crochets into the next stitch. 1 and 2, and 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2, and again into the next stitch 2 single crochets, and in next 2 stitches 1 single crochet. So 2, 1 and 2, and 1 single crochet into the next, and 1 single crochet into the next, and again 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 1 and in the same another 1, 2, and 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and again 2, 1 and 1 and 2, 1 and 1. So it is looking like that. So it's like this bit is like a little bit sticking out. So now we finished round 9. You should have 36 stitches around. So now we're going to go on round 10, and round 10 is 1 single crochet in every single stitch. So 1 stitch marker in, and so 1 single crochet all around, 1 single crochet in every single stitch. So I'm going to see you at the end of this round. So I finished my round 9. So I have 10 rounds together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 rounds done. Looks like this. So yeah. And now we're going to do from round 10 till round 11 1 single crochet into each stitch around. So I will start with you guys. So into the first one, 1 stitch, stitch marker in, and 1 single crochet into each stitch around. So this is round 10, and we will finish it at round 18. So from 10 till round 17, 1 single crochet in each stitch. So I'm going to see you at the end of round 17. So I'm finishing off my round 17. So 1 single crochets into the stitches. So round 17 is done. So it looks like this. Looks like this bit a little bit higher. This is the forehead of the rabbit. So okay, so round 18 is 2 single crochets together in this first stitch. So 2 single crochets together. So pull up the loop and into the next one as well. So you have 3 loops and a hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That is your decrease. So stitch marker in, and now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 single crochets, and now we're going to do again 2 single crochets together. So yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 3 loops. So 3 loops and a hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So that's how you do it. And now again 4 single crochets into the next 4 stitches. So into the next stitch 1 single crochet, and into the next one another single crochet. So 2, 3 and 4, and we're going to repeat it again. So 2 single crochets together, and then 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So at the end of the 18 round you should have 30 stitches. So I'll see you at the end. So I finished my round 18 now. I have 30 stitches around. So round 19 we're going to start again with 2 single crochets together. So 1 and 2. So pull through 1, decrease, stitch marker in, And now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2 and 3, and again we're going to repeat decrease. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops, yarn over and pull through 3 loops. So that's your decrease. And now we are going to do 3 single crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, and again repeat 2 together, 3 single crochets, 2 together, 3 single crochets. So at the end of round 19 you should have 24 stitches. See you at the end. So I have finished my round 19. So that's how the head looks now. Okay, so that's how it should look. So now we're gonna secure the eyes. So we're gonna secure the eyes between rounds 9 and 10. So now approximately 15 stitches apart. So let's make sure we're doing it right. So stitch marker is on your left hand side. So this is the top. Yeah, so this is the top. So now we're gonna count rounds 9 and 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I would go somewhere here, 9, between 9 and 10. So this is 9 and 10. So in the middle, we were gonna put our eye. So to make it easier, try to fold in half. So try to get out another side, but it will not going to be 15 stitches apart. So this is just like for you to see approximately where could it be. So if you need 15 stitches apart, so that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's only 9. So I would go 2 stitches down on this side, or maybe even 3 stitches down. So I'm going to put my eye in here. Don't close it, so you can move it around if you need it. So 15 apart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it should be somewhere here. It's the same, yeah. So it should look like this. So now I can close the backs of the eyes. So the safety pin. So the safety. And the other one. Make sure they're not going anywhere. Okay. So there's my rabbit with eyes. That's how it looks. Okay, so we have done this. And now we can put some stuffing in as well. And then you can keep just putting some more in if you need. Okay, so some more. Make sure you don't lose the beginning chain. Okay, I think that's enough for me. So you can still, later on, you can still add up if you feel like you need some more stuffing inside. So for me at the moment I'm okay with it. Okay, so we are going to carry on with round 20. So round 20 is again 2 single crochets together. So we're doing the crease now, yeah, into the first stitch. So 2 together, so 1 and into the second one, and yarn over, pull through. So stitch marker in, and now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 single crochet into the one and into the second one, and again we're going to do decrease, so 2 single crochets together. Sorry about the squeakiness. So 2 together, and we will repeat again. So 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then 2 together, and then again 2 single crochets, 2 together. So I'll see you at the end of round 20. So I have finished my round 20. You should have 18 stitches around. So if you feel like you need some more stuffing in, you can just add it up, but I'm not doing it yet. I'll probably do it next round when I finish round 22. So round 22 is very easy. So we were going to do, oh sorry, 21, round 21, you see? Wanted to run forward and should do. So round 21, we're going to do 2 single crochets together. So 1 and 2, oh, sorry about squeak, and yarn over, pull through. So that's the crease again. So, and now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next stitch. 1 single crochet into the next stitch. And we're going to do now again decrease. So 2 single crochets together, 1 and 2 together, and 1 single crochet into the next stitch. And repeat again, and I'm going to see you at the end of round 21, and you should have 12 stitches left. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, I have finished my round 21. That's how it looks. And I need some more stuffing in. So we're gonna stuff a little bit more in. You don't want to overstuff it because it has to be like a little bit like this, like bent in. So a little bit more. Okay. So round 22 is 2 single crochets together 6 times. So decrease. Oh, sorry about the squeak, it's just camera, I think it's quite annoying. So that's first decrease. So we're going to do 5 more times single crochet decreases. So 1 and 2, yarn over and pull through, and 4 more times. So I can see you at the end, and at the end you should have only 6 stitches left. So I can see you at the end. So I have finished my round 22. So now I can take my stitch marker out. We don't need it anymore. And we can fasten off. So fasten off. Leave the tail about maybe 10 centimeters long. Cut it off and pull it through. So now you can still fill up if you want to fill up. If you feel like it's quite empty head, then you can just add it up. I'm using a pencil for this because the hole is quite small, and usually crochet hooks, they slip through. So I'm using my pencil with rubber at the end. It doesn't slip through. So you just push it in. Like that. Okay. Okay. So that's done. And now we need to use our needle, sewing needle, and we need to thread the tail through final 6 stitches. We have to pull them all together nice and tight. So last 6 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and we pull them tightly like that. Okay, so that is done. So you just get your yarn safely, hide it somewhere in. I'm usually doing through the, that's it. That's how it looks, the back of the head. So this is your head. So cut the yarn off. Oh, sorry. Okay, so our head is done. Now we're going to make a nose. So for that we need a black yarn. Sewing needle. So if you want a pink nose, you can do pink nose, but I prefer to have a darker nose. So you just get your yarn in somewhere. So the needle comes out just right in the middle of the first. Okay, so now we're gonna make a V shape. So all we're gonna do, let's say in this second round here, comes back out in here, in the middle. And we do exactly the same thing to the other side. Comes back out into the middle. That is our V shape. And now we're gonna do down 2 and again, and now we're going to come out to the sides, say here, that, and 2, maybe even 3, to make a little smiley face. If you want, you can do thicker nose, but I'm quite happy with what I have, so I'm not going to do any thicker. The same as with the mouth. If you want thicker, you can make it thicker. And you are going to do, make my yarn come out somewhere at the bottom there. So that's how it looks. Okay, so make sure it's safe. Okay, so you can't see anywhere, are hidden quite well. Okay, so this is my first video, part 1 of Peter Rabbit. So into the next second part I will gonna make ears and we're gonna stick them onto the head. So I hope you like the first one, first video of the Peter Rabbit, and I hope you're gonna follow me. So thank you for watching and I hope I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye!